Hey, Brad Blackman here. I think we can all agree that we are living through pretty unprecedented time. This is one of the weirdest times that I've ever experienced. The economy has taken a dive, and not only that, we're all worried about getting sick. Everybody is having to work from home and to make adjustments to that. My kids are in elementary school, and their elementary school is just not set up for remote school. They have their own tablets, but they're not school issued or anything. So we have all been making it up as we go along. That's all we've been doing for about the past month. A month ago, last week, on March 3rd, 2020, I got up about 12:45 in the morning to go to the bathroom, and I noticed there was lots of lightning going on. I happened to check my phone. There was a text from the local news alerts that said, "Take cover now. There's a tornado." So I rounded up the whole family. We all went downstairs, got in our inner bathroom there in the downstairs, which is the safest part of the house. We sheltered until the storm passed. School was canceled for the rest of the week because schools in our district were completely destroyed. That was like the week before spring break. The kids got an early spring break, which actually happened the year before and the year before that because of flu. We got out of school early because of tornado damage. I mean, we've started to rebuild and everything, but it's gonna be next year before those kids can get back in their schools. Then spring break came, and in the middle of spring break, the whole virus situation came up. So since then, we've been on self-quarantine. It's been kind of bonkers. My wife started working from home 3 weeks ago, and it's been a huge adjustment because she's used to being in the office every day. My part-time job is to work on graphic design projects, which I'm in the office 2 days a week and at home the rest of the time. Then I'm in here in the studio painting because of this whole lockdown situation. Nobody is going to the coffee shop where I have been freelancing. They cut back on that. I'm out of work. So if anybody needs a freelance graphic designer, give me a shout. In the meantime, though, I'm trying to take care of the kids, make sure they stay out of my wife's hair while she's working, and then I'm trying to get here in the studio when I can. You might have seen me bring the kids in the studio on one of my Facebook Lives. My daughter took over one of them. That was a lot of fun. So like a lot of families, we're working hard to stay productive. And one of the things that we have put in place is a strong morning routine for our family. Our family's morning routine looks like this. We actually just put it in an acrylic a stand-up acrylic thing, and it's got a checklist of daily chores and weekly chores that they need to work on before they can get electronics. So before the TV comes on, before they get their tablets, they have a bunch of things that they have to do. It helps the kids be productive and have a sense of structure to their day. Personally, I have some morning routines and rituals that I try to go through that help me wrap my mind around the day. And that really helps me. When my wife and I first realized that self-isolation was coming, we thought of a bunch of things that we could do, like around the house or just projects we could work on, read all of these books. I think a lot of other people did the same thing. And you may have done the same thing. I have realized that I have not been as productive in those areas as I would have liked. I don't think any of us realized the trauma that would come with sheltering in place, because there's a lot of fear that comes with that. There's this unknown quantity that we are having to deal with now. We are afraid of it because we don't understand it. Now, we have seen other parts of the world go through this. We know that there is a pattern. Every day I have to remind myself there is an end to this. And that's why I don't freak out. That's why I try to have peace about this. Yes, I am anxious. Yes, I am worried that someone I love will get sick. But I think the secret is to live in this headspace above all of that. That's not to diminish the anxieties that we have right now. And believe me, I have been on edge. You can ask my family. So what can you do in a crisis like this? Personally, I choose hope. A lot of times that's hard. That takes an active, conscious decision every morning. My family will tell you I wake up grumpy. I do not wake up in a cheerful mood. So it really is a conscious decision to choose hope and to choose joy. A lot of times that comes after I've had a cup or two of coffee, but I do choose joy and hope. That is part of that morning routine that I have. I get up, I drink my water, I have my coffee, I'll do some journaling, and I try to exercise. Then throughout the day, I try to make sure I do plenty of fulfilling activities such as reading, spending time with my kids, making delicious food in the kitchen. So while I have not been super productive during this crisis, I think that's okay. And I want to encourage you to not pressure yourself to be ultra productive. So my suggestion to you is to try to find a morning routine that works for you, helps get your day going so you feel like you've accomplished something. If you have brushed your teeth and you've eaten something and you've made sure your family has done the same, you're doing great, because this is a pretty challenging time for all of us and we all need grace, especially with ourselves. So here I am reminding myself to be graceful and gentle with me. So that's it from me for this week, and I hope to talk to you soon. I love you all. Take care, and God bless. See ya.